All right, y'all come in the room. Y'all gonna have to wait though. I'm fucking up on this Monday. God damn. I have all my sharing stuff ready. Good Lord. It's all good. God, damn. Good Lord. I almost told myself, hey, shut the fuck up, bruh. That was me. I was clicked on the YouTube thing and it. Good Lord. We gonna get it together this Monday. I hope my fan sector had a lovely weekend. I hope your weekend was lavish. Hope you got everything you wanted. You feel what I'm saying? God damn. We getting it together though. You feel me? My weekend was lovely. You feel me? I can't complain about how my weekend went. All right. But like I said, my fam sector, the audience, my FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people on code, you feel me? My producers, Raylan, Byron, Kiveon in the goddamn building, my moderators, Brooke, Daryl, you know what I mean? And the minuscule of allies that we do have. Yeah, they tiny as hell, but they there. Y'all should have been doing this so goddamn loudly and proudly that I should have heard it through the goddamn computer screens. Okay? Appreciate y'all, for real. Now, the other sector of my audience, I hope your weekend was, and see, I'm going to try to curse less, you feel me? I was about to drop the F-bomb, but, you know, I'm going to try to work on that. I hope your weekend was freaking terrible. It don't hit the same. Damn. I try to say freaking. I hope your weekend was fucking terrible. Goddamn, it just has an umph to it. You feel me? You suspected white supremacists. All right? You goddamn honkies. You Sambo bootlegs, who your favorite character is most definitely Uncle Ruckus. Who else? You damn tethers. Don't y'all get tired of talking Tethanese? Don't you know it gives you gingivitis? Who else in this goddamn sector of my goddamn audience? Did I say the bootlegs? I surely did. Piss drinking mother effers like you know who. The Sudanese prince. We don't even need to say his name at this point. You know exactly who I'm talking about. And the rest of you imbeciles and idiots that be in this sector of my goddamn audience, typing with your elbow, saying dumbass shit, y'all could go EAD. All right? Anyway, some beef is brewing up. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting this. Some beef is brewing up over the weekend. You know what I mean? DB in the damn building. He says, fuck that. I hope you didn't say that out loud. my brother at work, he'll say that out loud. They'd be like, oh, Byron. Yes. Actually, I don't know. This nigga work with lawyers. We know how lawyers be. Them motherfuckers be cursing in the office and shit. You feel me? Not in the courtroom, but when they be in their own offices, they be like, man, pass me a stack of them motherfucking papers right there. God damn it. All right. Hey, Byron, never mind. You don't gotta put nothing. I was gonna ask the question. I'm gonna ask you after the show. All right. But my brother in the damn building. Okay. But back to this beef that's brewing up. A beef we seen it happen. They been going at each other. They've been doing this. Charlamagne Tha God. And what am I doing? Come on, this motherfucker. Charlamagne and Trump. Bro, they out here. Funking. Feuding. We about to get into it. Do I got clips for this? No, I don't got clips for that. But the sub segment, I got a clip for y'all. All right? Now, I got articles, though. So if you motherfuckers don't know how to read, you're going to have to shut your ass up. Because I'm about to read. Reading is essential. All right? Now, I got a couple headlines, though, at first that I want to show y'all before we get into which article we're going to read. We're going to read this one. We're going to most definitely read this one. You feel me? And we're going to read a little bit of this one. But, am I going to be like everybody else? Fuck no. I don't give a rat's ass about this story. Everybody talking about some jeans and Sydney Sweeney or whatever the fuck her name is. But Donald Trump is like, hey, you know what? He found out she's a Republican. And he was like, yeah, I love that. Man, if she was a Democrat, this motherfucker be trashing her ass right now. Trump is out here, bruh. God damn, he got this shit like Comedy Central, man. Oh my God. Hey, man. Trump, man, you just like the rest of them hunkies, bruh, and them bootleg sambos, bruh. You're using woke wrong, man. This is not what woke means. God damn. Tired of y'all misusing the word woke. The woke laugh. The woke laugh. Shut your Rudy Poo ass up. All right? And I'm going to get into that in our sub segment too. Let's get to this one right here. Let's make sure y'all seeing. Yep, crystal clear. All right? Hit a nerve and rattle you. Charlamagne Tha God rips Trump as donkey of the day after president racist sleazebag attack. Let's read this one first. Trump called Charlamagne Tha God racist sleazebag and low IQ. Trump. Why are you using 4chan talking points, man? God damn. And now I ain't caping for Charlamagne. He's a Democratic shield. He's starting to tiptoe from that plantation, though. I'm starting to notice. He's starting to, all right, tiptoeing away. Tiptoeing away. Let's just hope he don't do a Joy Reid and write a fucking book about it. You feel me? Anyway, the true social attack came after the Breakfast Club radio host told his daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, he thought Trump was doing a terrible job. This is by Gaynor, y'all. This is like one of the writers off the Griot. You feel me? For the most part, Gaynor be actually, the articles he be writing be kind of fair. But there be a couple writers on here, I'd be like, God damn, y'all biased. Y'all be Democratic shilling like a mug. Good Lord. But anyway, President Donald Trump threw several personal insults at radio personality Charlamagne Tha God following the Breakfast Club. Star's recent interview on Fox News, My View with Laura Trump. All right. In a fiery, I said it right. In a fiery True Social post on Sunday, Trump called Charlamagne, real name Leonard McKelvey. This nigga Charlamagne Tha God is he Irish? Hold on. And this is why they call me off tangent man. Sometimes I'm gonna go off tangent. But damn it, we gonna learn. That's the point of this news show. We learn over here. Is Irish. All right. Leonard McCurtain, known for blah, 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 is not Irish, okay? He got an Irish-ass name, though. That shit sounds Irish as hell. Macaulay is self-origin in Scotland, in Ireland. Told you. Ireland. Okay? Now, let's read some more. A racist sleazebag after the black radio veteran told the president's daughter-in-law, Laura Trump, that he believed Trump was doing a terrible job. since returning to the White House. I don't want to say that I think he did a terrible job, but if he's doing a terrible job, I got to call it like it is, said Charlamagne. My bad, y'all. Who noted that he said the same about former President Joe Biden, a Democrat. He continued, all we want is somebody in those positions that's going to do a good job. Man, who the fuck has done a good job as president at this point? I'm convinced all these motherfuckers suck. Only one that did an okay job because we was on their ass. Let's be real. Lyndon B. Johnson, because he had to write that civil rights shit. He was tired of us tearing up shit. We weren't just only peacefully protesting, which y'all love to show, and us getting our ass whooped and sicked on by canine dogs and shit. Other shit was getting done. Okay? Allegedly. I'll say allegedly. You know, you gotta say allegedly now. Or you get sued by YouTube. You'd be like, how the fuck does YouTube sue your ass? Well, damn it. I'm gonna just say allegedly. But anyway, Lyndon B. Punk ass Johnson, because he was a fucking hunky. He came from the tribe of Crackentism. And who else? Abraham, the long face ass Lincoln. If y'all tell me that Abraham Lincoln didn't have a long face, then I'm gonna tell you a fucking lie. Anyway, that motherfucker, yeah, because we fought for our civil rights. I say this a lot too. We know the Union was getting his ass whooped by the Confederates. Them down south whites was whooping the northern whites' ass. Then they had to be like, hey, we gotta call in the Black Americans. God damn. They built this country from fucking scratch. You feel me? Like, we need some reinforcement. Then we was like, hey, bruh, not only do we want our freedom, we want some acres of land. We want that ugly ass mule that you keep fucking over there, because that ain't how you're supposed to use a mule. You're supposed to use it to goddamn do farming work. But y'all over there plowing the mule. So we want the mule. And we want cash. And guess what they said? Which I guess these two parts of the history goddamn pages stuck together. Just ka-clang, ka-clang. They said yes. They said yes, we got you. We didn't get our land. We still want our fucking mule. I don't care where you find it at. Go find us a mule. And the cash. They said $100 back then. How much you think the equivalent of $100 back then in when we fought for our damn freedom and got that shit in 1863, which we want the back taxes on our shit too. Because the last slave didn't know they were not a slave no more until 1865. That's 2 years back taxes. Let's go. Come on. All y'all gotta do, and this is why they call me the off tangent man. I'm going off tangent right now, but I'm cooking right now. This is what y'all could do. Y'all could reopen up the freedmen banks. The freedmen legislation. It's already there. Y'all wrote it already. Come on, man. All right. Anyway, back to this beef right here. Trump, an avid viewer of Fox News, apparently watched the Saturday night broadcast and made it clear he was not a fan of Charlamagne or his stage name. Why is he allowed to use the word God when describing himself? Can anyone imagine the uproar there would be if I used that nickname? Wrote Trump. He added, he's a low IQ individual. Has any idea what words are coming out of his mouth and knows nothing about me or what I've done. Okay, Trump. Trump, who has made clear in recent months that he believes he deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. All right, bro. I don't know. Listed the number one. They might give it to this nigga, man. Feel me? I don't know. Of wars and international conflicts, He was able to negotiate, including a peace agreement secured between the Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda. Damn it! Oh, this motherfucker's right. Oh, shit. Damn, he might get that Nobel Peace Prize. Hey, man, look it. Okay, we know Donald Trump speak the language of honkyism at times. But as of now, while he's president, hey, some peace has been going around. Okay? I don't know how long that's going to last. You feel me? But as of now, it's peace going around. Okay? Including a peace agreement, blah, blah, I read that shit. The president who has tooted himself for closing a horrendous open U.S. southern border and creating the greatest economy where prices and inflation have come way down. As of fucking now, shit, man. I'm going to tell y'all the deal, man. And it's from me just listening to other YouTubers and shit and other people that be talking about finances and all that good jazz. Hell, y'all might know it too. I got a sector of my audience that's smart as hell. I know I got some dumbasses in a certain sector of my audience. It's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? Some people they're just born that way. Just born pure stupidity. All right. But anyway, y'all know they stockpiled, y'all. They stockpiled. They were like, "Oh, the terrorists coming? Are we about to buy all this shit and put it in the back?" They running out of the stuff in the back. That's what's happening. So then shit might start going up in the near future. Just letting you know. And certain items already going up. You feel me? Eggs is at $7.82. You know what I mean? What else is a high ticket price that went up in price? What, like cheese? Is it cheese? I don't know. But anyway, the latest economic data actually shows core consumer price that we don't give a fuck about. All right, let's read this one over here. Hit a nerve and rattled you. Charlamagne Tha God ribs Trump as donkey of the day after president's racist sleaze bag attack. All right, let's see what the chat's saying, because I might have been saying stuff. No, y'all just let me cook right now. I appreciate it. Charlamagne wasn't even the main guest on Laura Trump Fox News show. My View on Sunday. And this written by A.L. Lee. But his remarks about President Donald Trump, failed promises on the economy, and his close ties to Jeffrey Epstein were enough to send the president into a full-blown tirade. Shortly after the segment aired, Trump exploded on Truth Social, firing off a post that called the Breakfast Club host a racist sleazebag and a low IQ individual. Trump then questioned why Charlamagne was allowed to use the word blah, blah, blah. We read this shit. Let's get to some new shit, okay? All right? Okay, here we go. President Trump was better off going after Urkel. Though because he is really scraping the bottom of the black barrel coming at me. Wow. Charlamagne wrote on Instagram. Then named others who Trump has recently targeted over the airwave. You can't go from MLK Jr., President Obama, Oprah, Beyonce, to a sleazebag named Leonard. Charlamagne's real name is Leonard McAvee, or however the hell you say this Irish word right here. He to slow people out there, he being sarcastic, y'all. He being sarcastic. I remember one day I told somebody, I'm like, yeah, I'm being sarcastic. She was like, what type of spice is that? I'm like, the back and forth man. This is true, y'all. I ain't making this up. I wish I was. Oh, I wish I was. Damn. With both men's posts drawing immediate reaction, reposts, and commentary across platforms, Trump didn't hold back, unloading on Charlamagne with a complete lack of decorum. Some might pause this sentence right here because this is very pausable. All right. The very wonderful and talented Lord Trump, whose show is a big rating success, put racist sleazebag Charlamagne Tha God on her show. God damn. How you gonna call Charlamagne racist, man? What? Trump wrote, why is it allowed? Okay, we read that. All right. Trump was getting started. After that, he fired off a barrage of insults. He's a low IQ individual, has no idea what words are coming out of his mouth, and knows nothing about me or what I have done. During the interview, Charlamagne suggested a deeper power struggle brewing inside the GOP, one that might ultimately topple Trump. All right? I think there's a political coup-op going on right now in the Republican Party that people aren't paying attention to. He told Lord Trump, I think this Epstein thing is going to be a way to traditional conservatives to take their party back. I really do. I mean, we figured out, you feel me? And shout out to the new party. We figured out on the new party show that it's only been 3 presidents been impeached, and they didn't get fully impeached. And I think Trump was on that list twice. Come on, man, stop with the bullshit. Y'all can't do nothing to bruh. This just seems like smoke and fucking mirrors, but damn it, sometimes I like talking about smoke and mirrors. It's like magic. It looks good sometimes. Okay? They know this is the issue that has gotten the base riled up. The MAGA base isn't letting his issue go, and for the first time, they know they could probably take their party back and not piss off the MAGA base. Through Lord Trump attempted to stir the interview back to her father's-in-law accomplishment, Charlamagne repeatedly challenged her claims. Anything that makes away Medicaid for people and puts them in a worse financial situation, I'm not for it, he told the host. When she falsely claimed grocery prices were going down, yeah, that's a fucking lie. Grocery prices are not going down. Certain items are stagnant, but the other items are going up. Charlamagne simply said no. Clips of the exchange posted on Threads drew heavy engagement. I didn't know people use Threads like heavily like that. I'm on it, but I'm barely on that shit. All right. There are 2 million people tuning into. Okay. Let's see if this got anything new. And this is off the Root. All right, this by Angela Johnson. Sometimes she be Democratic shilling though. God damn. I wonder if she get the same butter biscuits as Roland Martin, because damn, she be shilling. But let's read a little of this. All right. Blah blah blah. Lottie dottie dottie dottie. Say anything that makes. Okay, let's read this right here. Actually, let's read from here. My viewer, Lord Trump, the popular radio personality, told the president's daughter-in-law he wouldn't give Trump's first 6 months in office a good rating because his policies are hurting the most vulnerable communities in the country. The least of us are still being impacted the worst, he said. Anything that takes Medicaid away from people and that's going to put people in a worse financial situation than they were previously in, I'm not for it. He added that he believes the controversy surrounding Trump's relationship with the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein would be the beginning of blah, blah, blah. We read this shit. All right, we're going to see if we got some new stuff. See if we got some new stuff. Hey, Nora, thank you for the like and the repost. Nora in the building, y'all. From the new party, you feel me? Blah, blah, blah. Base riled up. Lottie, dottie, dottie, blotty. If we talk about like a change agent coming from the outside that's really going to shake things up, and somebody that I think can speak to all people, plus he's a celebrity who actually knows what to talk about, he said, we've seen him get legislation and stuff passed before. Who the fuck is he talking about? He talking about Jon Stewart? What? That shit turned into idiocracy, man. This is turning into idiocracy. Fuck it. If y'all throwing in Jon Stewart into the mix, well, I don't know what Stephen A. Smith leaning towards. I don't know if he conservative. Well, you could be a conservative Democrat. I know I just blew some of y'all mind right now. I know some of y'all just lost it right now. Y'all like, How can you be a conservative Democrat? How can you be a conservative Democrat? That don't even make any sense. You're stupid ass. You could be a conservative Democrat. As you could be a fucking liberal Republican. God damn. Okay. Shit. Anyway, I don't know what leaning is Stephen A. Smith in his hairline, but we might as well throw him in the mix too. If y'all gonna throw in Jon Stewart from The Daily Show, you feel me? Let's throw in Stephen A. Smith. Okay. Hell, at this point, let's throw in Dwayne Johnson. All right. I want to hear what his presidential speech would be. You feel me? Is he gonna come in like the old Rock? And just smell what the Rock, what the president is passing. You be like, oh shit, damn. Oh shit. Hold on now. All right. He said we were blah 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 blah. As you could probably guess, Trump didn't take too kindly to the Breakfast Club. Posters suggest that his grip on the party isn't as strong as ever. The president wasted no time doing what he does best, posting a rant about an interview on his Truth Social platform, calling Charlamagne a racist sleazebag. Okay, we read this. He said he had low IQ and all types of shit, and said, why does he call himself a god? He was like, y'all be outraged if I call myself Donald the God Trump. And yeah, you're right. There would be outrage, nigga. Why would you call yourself that? Charlamagne, like, let's be real. He naming himself after a nigga that lost wars. He lost hella battles. And I think he lost what was it he lost? Did he help lose the war in like Roman times or whatever? That's where Charlamagne get his name from. One of these fucking Greek Roman motherfuckers that was taking massive L's. It's like, damn, bruh. It just sounds smooth. That's what it is. It roll off the tongue well. You feel me? I'm one of the silliest rabbits. Hold on. Did Charlamagne say that? He named the president, but I'm one of the silliest rabbits who still believes in the First Amendment. Okay, freedom of speech. I don't have to agree with what you're saying, but we should all agree that you have the right to say it, he said. Okay. He called himself a silly rabbit, though. Bruh. Charlamagne said he didn't care about Trump's personal insults, but was concerned about him not being truthful about his record, including his claims to have ended 5 wars. He added that he's concerned about Trump's tendency to personally attack people who question him. Yeah, that's his MO. I ain't mad at it. Fuck it. You a goddamn lie if this ain't made you pay more attention to damn politics. I know it got a little wonky and it seemed like a little bit like wrestling back in like 98 to 2000 fucking 1. Okay? But this shit got me in politics all the they ain't calling, saying people bad built, saying wigs are all over the place and all types of shit. You feel me? Anyway, do I got any more I want to read? The stage is open, y'all, if y'all want to come up here and talk. All right? If y'all want to come up here and talk, stage is open. I'm about to play the slapper of the day in a little bit, too. Yeah, thank you for the repost. If you're on Twitter, hit your bro with a repost. You feel me? Hit your bro with a repost if you're on Twitter. If you're on the tube, hit your bro with a what you call it? The join button. Hit yourself with a membership, y'all. You know what I mean? And hit the notification bell. That's how we get around that damn shadow ban that I'm in. But that's why I'm named the Shadow Man. Then you feel me? And DB says, buy Republicans and buy Democrats. Hell yeah, they bypass our ass as Black Americans and not give a shit. Then you right. You goddamn right, Byron. You goddamn right, DB. Damn. They both buy. They buy right past all Black American issues. Ain't that about a bitch? Damn. Anyway, do I got some other stuff I want to show y'all? Nah, I'll say that for the sub segment. I'm about to play the slapper of the day, and I'm about to play some more from that new Clips album. I told you the album is incredible. Got slappers on here on top of slappers, and you already know I done played some slappers from here before, from the album Let God Sort 'Em Out. You feel me? And I want to play FICO. Why do I need to locate it? Goddamn. iTunes messing up. And this featuring Soul God Cooks.
Niggas double cross and talk behind your back. See, that's where the night go. I guess they wasn't fucking with us. Some niggas get the luck of the draw. For others, life is a dice roll. And waiting on fate ain't for us. When you young, you realize that you can't trust them out where the pipe go. They try but couldn't love you enough. There's music on my neck. Where's your water bottle? Diamonds the light show. Looking like the sun in the club. If you ran up with us, then your credit score gotta be FICO. I'm talking 850 a bus. See, you really willpower when you make niggas balance on tight ropes. They know they not much for the blood. Have my man shoot your block, I'ma send his ass far as the flight go. Ain't worry about ducking the judge. Keep running for your bitches, cause any minute Repo might show. You know that shit up in a month. Heard your man was in there singing for his life, they was calling him maestro. The time that heavy can crush when you pay a nigga back like it's Lil Wayne, whispering die slow. The last words you hear in the trunk. You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw, no. You ain't been where I go. With a belly so strong, you gotta pack it with one eye closed. I'm shooting, turn you inside out. I heard the Fed turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out. Go get a Glock 27, fit snug in the waistline. Both sticks came with the drum. I was 5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yanked and it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't no gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. I would have take a number like DMV, that was the baseline. Check out for register 1. Miami niggas like Big Perm, cause they numbers was face on. Cuban showed me nothing but love. When it come down to it, every string of bell just needs an Avon who won't sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load in the brick line, I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy, dumb. Survival of the fittest. You either get acquitted or FaceTime. I done had an infamous run. My story's gone, hit the first 48, then it's on Dateline. Cause bitch really shit I done done. You don't know what I know. Woo! You ain't seen what I saw, no. You ain't been where I go. With a fatty so strong, you gotta pack it with one eye closed. I should turn you inside out. I heard the Fed turn the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Woo! That was FICO, y'all. By the Clips featuring Stove God Cooks. You feel me? This album is incredible. You know what I mean? I put the link to the song, which connects to the album, in the chat itself. Let God Sort 'Em Out. That's one hell of a goddamn album title. I'll tell you that much. You feel me? Let me see something real quick though, cause I wonder, cause I did some research about hyperlinks on Twitter. Y'all could keep calling it goddamn X. If his mama named the Twitter, if his mom and dad are named the Twitter, I'm calling it Twitter. So let me see something real quick. All right. They said if I do it directly, that the hyperlink might work. Hold on. Let me make sure I ain't showing that. Twitter sometimes be showing some goddamn. They be showing shit sometimes, man. So a whole goddamn. Let me see if this work real quick. Y'all let me know if the hyperlinks work. If you watching on Twitter right now, I just put a hyperlink in there. Let me know if it works. All right. In the meantime, the stage is open. Also, phone lines is open, y'all. Some of y'all might not want to show y'all face. Some of y'all might want to just call in. Well, there goes the number. 619-609-7383. Once again, 619-609-7383. All right. If you're watching on Twitter, let me know if the hyperlink worked. Y'all let me know. Okay. Also, I'm shouting out my sponsor right now, Forever Progressing Legacy. You feel me? Hold on. Let me find them. And I'm gonna see if the hyperlink work for them. All right. And here y'all go right here. You feel me? Forever Progressing Legacy. And I see them clicks going up, y'all. I see them clicks going up. I mean, y'all checking out the gear. Y'all checking it out. All right. Now, let me see if the hyperlink work. And y'all let me know if y'all watching on Twitter. Let me know if the hyperlink's working. Because on my end, it's showing that it's working. It's showing that it's working. Y'all let me know if it's working on y'all end. All right? Because I know y'all in here. I see y'all watching. Okay? Let me know. Anyway, while the phone line is open for 5 minutes and the stage is open, the stage is open the whole show. All right? But I did have a sub segment, couple of things that I wanted to show. First of all, you know what I mean? Why they keep fucking with Duke Dennis? Hey, this shit mind-blowing, man. Because, like, think about it. Like, you feel me? From what we know, Duke Dennis like the only black American out that whole little clique, the little streamer clique that they got. But it's like all the trouble coming to bruh. You know the little streaming shit that Kai Cenat, Duke Dennis, and all them Agent 01, whatever the fuck his name is, all them that's in there. Duke Dennis like the only black American. But why is all the trouble coming to bruh? Man, this shit seem fishy, man. You feel me? This shit seem kind of out the blue too. Like, I don't know. But look, y'all. I know a lot of people like to denigrate rappers when they on the bullshit. Shit, I be on their case too when they on the horse shit. But you gotta praise them when they doing good shit too. You feel me? Shout out to Quavo, man. He out here trying to help out Atlanta, help out his hometown. You feel me? You know what I mean? Making a trauma fund for gun violence and shit. Shout out to Quavo, man. People love the bastard rappers when they on the horse shit. But I don't see many of them give them praise when they trying to do the right thing. Shout out to you, bruh. All right. Now, damn, y'all still can't tell me if the hyperlinks are working on Twitter? Come on, y'all. God damn. Y'all could click it and be like, okay, it works, or don't click it and be like, nah, it didn't work. Come on now. As the phone lines are still open. Y'all help me out. All right. I know the shit working, what you call it? On YouTube. Let me know if it's working on Twitter. I know a lot of y'all like watching on Twitter. You feel me? And don't migrate over to YouTube. But it's all good. It's all good. All right. What else I got for y'all? I got another clip for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this shit getting interesting. I might do a whole deep dive in this shit right here. You feel me? Shout out to Tariq Nasheed. Black advocates of Cincinnati are rightfully calling out the authorities for not arresting the suspected white supremacists who initiated a violent confrontation with black citizens. They have only arrested black people. This plays into the white supremacist trope that black people are never supposed to defend themselves. Let's
those
listen.
Who want to politicize.
And we listening to the whole clip, okay?
The J.D. Vances, Vivek Ramaswamy's, the Bernie Marinos, and Christopher Smithermans, and many others who want to politicize it. They have not yet said something that I always hear when a black person runs from the police and then is met with disproportionate force, sometimes ending their life. What we hear is, well, why did they run? Why didn't they just comply? We hear that every time. But I've yet to hear anybody say, why didn't he just walk away? So let me back up so you understand this. Two combatants, one black, one white. The black man steps in, breaks it up. The white guy re-engages, slaps, not the black man that he had just squared up with, but slaps another black man. And nobody's asking, why didn't he just walk away? And so when I see, and I don't know who else the chief is looking for, or CPD is looking for, but when I see the mugshots, I only see people who look like me. I don't see the person who re-engaged, slapped not the initial person, but slapped another black man. So I don't see the slapper's mugshot. And so sadly, I have to agree with those who are politicizing this and racializing this. I have to agree with the Smithermans, the Ramaswamys, the Marinos, Corey Bowman. This is racial because it is unequal justice. And so until we see all the mugshots, this is still a racial issue. So let me say again to those in Cincinnati, it's Friday night. And we know people like to go out on Friday night. Here's what I would ask. Because of what happened this past weekend, we don't want to see it happen again. Drink responsibly, take care of one another, and everybody get home safe. God bless you.
Why didn't he just walk away? Great goddamn question. Great goddamn question. Now you're going to have all the honky tears say exactly this. Oh, but they went too far, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. Why did they have to whoop their ass that bad, bro? That's totally out of line, bro. Why didn't he just walk away? That chick face would still be intact. None of this would happen. The initial square up happened. Once it got broken up, and y'all didn't. Why didn't you just walk away? And you know, in Cincy is already up because of shit like this.
These niggas coming for us.
Did you hear?
Look at the niggas. Look at all these niggas coming for us. Look at the niggas coming.
This is Cincinnati, y'all.
Look at all the niggas coming.
I done heard enough of fucking Cracker McGee. Yeah, it's up in Cincinnati. The tension is up. Why didn't you just walk away? All right, y'all. I'm about to close down the phone lines. If y'all want to call in and leave a voicemail, the number is 619-609-7383. Once again, 619-609-7383. Call in. Leave a freaking voicemail. I will play it on the next show. That's for damn sure. All right? But with that being said, we are coming to the end of the show. I am your favorite news anchor. I'm your favorite broadcaster's favorite broadcaster. All right? I'm the Shadow Band Man. Okay? Y'all know how to get around the Shadow Band. You already been doing it. Y'all, I've been seeing the numbers go up. When it comes to this right here. You're hitting the notification bell. Y'all been doing it. Been doing it. Shit been splendid. Magnificent. Okay? That's how you get around the Shadow Band. Also, I'm the off tangent man. You saw it today episode. I was going off tangent, but I was cooking. You feel me? I was grabbing this salt, pepper, garlic, all types of shit. Whipping up the pasta. Yeah. So, call me off tangent man too. But there are other things too, you feel me? But anyway, we ain't get into that. My fan sector of the audience, I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Y'all know who y'all is. My FBA fam, my Black American fam, Black people in code. You feel me? My producers, Reeland, Byron, Kiveon. You know what I mean? Byron stopped in today. Appreciate you, brother. You feel me? Who else? My mods, Daryl, Brooke. Thank you. Appreciate y'all, for real. And y'all know the minuscule allies that we do have. They tiny as hell. They tiny, but they there. You know what I mean? Should have been doing this loudly and proudly. Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Hold on, I got some more.
Lord Jesus.
Appreciate y'all, for real. Thank you. If you're on Twitter, hit your bird with a repost. If you want to come over to YouTube, Kamal Johnson Network on YouTube. Come over there. Catch the replay. Also, join the membership. I got hella content on the back end. And I want to see them exclusive emojis. Let's go, y'all. Anyway, what else I got for y'all? Oh, yeah, the other sector of my audience. You suspected white supremacists. It's a losing ass ideology. I don't get why y'all try to uphold it. What else? You crackers. Stinking. Smell like ass and spoiled milk. You Sambo bootlegs. Y'all ain't no better. Y'all pathetic. Just like the tethers. Pathetic. God damn. All y'all can EAD. All right? With that being said, my final note is this, y'all. Charlamagne and Trump is beefing. This is funny. I don't care what nobody say. They clowning each other. One calling one a sleaze bag racist. The other one is saying you suck at your job. You ain't about shit. And also, I don't know, man. I don't know. If it wasn't for Trump antics, man, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't be in politics. They wouldn't pay attention as much. So him doing this shit, you feel me? It got us into politics. Let's stop fucking bullshit. It got a lot more of us into politics, paying attention and stuff. All right? But at the end of the day, you only can take all this shit with a grain of salt because we knew Charlamagne He was on the Democratic plantation. It looked like trying to tiptoe away from the shit, but you just never know with these people, bro. You just never know. Okay? So with that being said, if they gonna keep clowning, keep beefing, I'm gonna keep going over it. All right? Shout out to Quavo doing good shit in Atlanta. You feel me? People love to denigrate rappers when they on the horse shit. Well, when they on some good shit, let's boost them up. All right? You feel me? And in Cincinnati, yeah, the shit's getting real. Motherfucker walking around with swastikas and saying, "Look at the niggers coming." What you think gonna happen in Cincinnati down the line? Huh? Any of them folks get out of line, it's high tension. Ass might be whipped. And the key question that's ring, 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 ringing around the goddamn world. Why didn't he walk away? I'm just asking that because they tell us shit like that. Carmelo Anthony, why didn't he just walk away? Jordan Neely, why didn't he just walk away? Let me be real with y'all before I get out of here. Most motherfuckers don't walk away. When it comes to fight or flight situations, believe it or not, most people don't walk away. They don't know how. You have to literally drag them. Most people ain't been in those type of situations that have the emotional intelligence to walk away, even if they outnumber or outgun. With that being said, y'all have a good day, good evening, good whenever it is y'all consuming this news content. We be back on this mother F on Wednesday with the Seers Glare. And I'm out, y'all.